sure that some of you recall this light from a previous session. But today I have two new lights from Olight to show you today. So, let me pop this back away now. Without further ado, just one moment. Now, to begin with, we have this, which is, as you can see there, very premium, which does fit my preference. It is also, as you can just about see that, it's also limited edition. Let me remove this now. Let's just pop that aside for just one moment, just whilst I see it is indeed a very premium looking. See, you have this little flip there, little magnet to seal it and then release it. Now let's take this out. And this is also the magnetic base. I don't know if you can see that in there actually. Let me switch this on so I can shine the light in. As you can see, the magnetic contact, it's similar to your premium AirPods or something similar. As you can see it, matching in color, this orange, and there's just a little pocket clip so you can pop it in a pocket, or I could attach it to my collar if I wished, or as the base is magnetic I could attach it to something metal. But before we proceed much further with that, let me check the details. So it has a rotation of 3 different light modes, a low, medium and high 12 lumens, 60 lumens, which is medium, 300 lumens, which is high. But it doesn't end there, because it has two additional modes. It does similar to the other of a moon mode there, and it does have a turbo mode as well, but we shall get to that. It has some other little tricks up its sleeve as well, but we shall get to those soon enough. And moon mode is 0.5 lumens, and turbo is, what's this, 1200? I don't know if that's particularly visible for you, but, and yes, of course, the moon mode has a runtime of 20 days, which is quite impressive. And with the 3.7 charges, with the power pack there, I believe gives you a total of 90 days, I believe. At least that sounds about right. Then the low mode, 33 hours, medium 7.5 hours, high 95 minutes, and turbo is 1.5 plus 75 mins. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but nonetheless. Now, I feel I should reference the documentation for this. I'm just going to pop it in my pocket for a moment, just to doubly check with those other features. Before, it does of course come with a matching cable, that orange design there, which is quite nice, because the very premium connection between all the aspects of the light. Now, what do we have? Yes, so let me take this out of my pocket. Let's just, so obviously your on-off switch there. Yes, and when you switch it on, you hold it to cycle your lights. Now, moonlight, you press and hold moon mode there. I shall probably be using that quite a lot. It gives a good little aura there. Just float around. Direct access to turbo is a quick double click. As you can see, that is very bright. Far too bright for my current settings, but just about bright enough for hunting Bigfoot. There is a strobe mode. When the flashlight is on, triple click the side switch. I I don't know if that would be wise to feature in this video. No, I don't think I'll use the strobe mode. Pattern 3 has a long 9-minute and short 3-minute timer, when the light needs to be automatically turned off. So when the flashlight is on, double click and hold the side switch under the current brightness level to access the timer. So it's when the light is on, you give a little double click. Oh yes, the handy lock feature. Whilst it's off, you just hold the button and that locks it off. You get a little red light there when you try and access it whilst it's locked, and then you have to press and hold to unlock it. Very convenient if you happen to pop it in your pocket so it doesn't get switched on. The charging, I feel, is quite self-explanatory. You just sort of take the light and pop it back into its case. Just looking for any further details. Charge time, about an hour, about 2.5 hours to charge the pack. As I recall, when I charged it, it didn't take any time at all. Sometimes they do, but that did not. Good drop distance of 1.5 meters. There's a throw of 166 meters. I did go outside and test the distance. As always, I was very impressed. I feel those are the features we needed to cover for this. Now I do want to do just testing it. The low mode is quite nice. And the high setting is a little bit more intense, although it does give a very pleasant sort of beam, almost like with an eye, sort of comes out, little streams of light, a little trim around the outside as well. That's quite nice. Additional refraction there. Might be too faint for you to see in a very prominent aura there. But that is very bright. So let me just, that's low, medium, high. Oh, that's quite nice, those little spikes of light coming off of it. I think, yes, it is brighter than perhaps I should just use these instead. So that's low mode. Doesn't give the spikes of light. It doesn't have that sort of refraction to it, but it does have a little orb there. Orb shining through to the back of my hand. So let me check moon mode. As it gives a little refraction onto my palm, and then if I take this back, yes, there's no noticeable light spikes. It does have a very pleasant glow to it. Let me fetch the case. So if I was to demonstrate pinpointing a feature out, yes, I would say that it does illuminate effectively. Try the low mode. Low mode works very well from slightly further distance. So if I was to draw attention to that text there, yes, that's more than adequate enough. You can also add some dynamics to the lighting. So with the higher settings, I think medium mode, perhaps medium mode. Let me cycle. Yes, that's more than enough. Counteracts my blue very well. Low mode. What about a slightly more distant? The top down. Yeah. That's very effective. So low mode for close up, and it doesn't completely blow out the image or anything like that. And then medium to high mode for something a little more distant. Yes. Well, I shall pop that back into its case. And the magnet is very strong. It won't accidentally fall out. There's a little indicator light there, which is nice, so you know things are doing what things should be doing. Now, let me just pop that premium light down. Now, as I did say, there is another. Now, just give me one moment. you can see there, this is the i5T, simple but special. Now, although this does seem somewhat more simple compared to the previous, there is something very unique about this. Now just give me one moment. You can see there, this unique splatter pattern. Of course, the clip, so you can pop it into your pocket. And this is another design off of the brass one from those that recall that from the past. There's the so you don't actually have to click it, you can just press and hold it and do it twice to be brighter. Well, that's quite an interesting effect. The glow inside the hand. It's been a while since I've done this sort of thing. It almost looks like it's an X-ray of, see the bones of my hand. But as you can see this, now I believe that each of these torches with the splatter pattern are unique, as in no pattern will be the same. So, if you do not wish to be fully premium, but want something unique to you, then perhaps this could be an option for you. Now, of course, there are links in the description should you wish to invest in a premium light for yourself, or perhaps as a gift. Or perhaps you just wish to peruse their website to see what they have to offer. Now let me see, so this is the 15 lumens, and then the high is 300 lumens. I wouldn't say that was too bright. Yeah, once again, it gives a little orb there rather than the bright beam or light rays. So I wouldn't say that was too dark. There is something nice about the colouring of these LEDs as well. doubt that you'll see more of this in the future. Yes, that is a very powerful aura there. I suppose I wanted to do a lights out session with these, or with this collection of Olight torches, or flashlights, whatever you would prefer to call them, as adding a little third dimension to it. Breaks away and it comes back. Breaks away and comes back. Well, I feel you have been properly introduced, so I shall end today's session there. As I say, check the description for links and things, and I hope to see you sometime soon. Cheers.